This 16-year-old has made over $10,000 in 1 month posting Fortnite TikToks. How? Well, we got him on a call to find out just exactly how he did it. But make sure to watch the whole interview because I might have a little gift for you at the end. Yo, Sterling? Oh, he's still ringing.
Yo, hello?
Yo, big dog. How you doing?
That's good.
What's good, bro? You got your face cam and everything? Awesome,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know, this kid, how old are you?
16.
He's 16 years old, and he just made, wait, how much money?
10.2K.
You made 10.2K at 16 years old from posting Fortnite clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what's your story and whatnot?
So I started posting around like 2 years ago, but then I took like a big break where I could like stop posting. And recently I just came back and consistently like started posting and stuff and working with some like other creators as well.
So, you've done some like editing and stuff in the past?
Yeah, it was like more just following trends and stuff that I saw, trying to like grow, but
Are you trying to become like a Fortnite pro? Because I used to be in the space. That's why I still get some Fortnite TikToks on my feed. Because like I'll see a mongrel clip and I'll still watch it, and then I get a bunch of TikToks. But like, what's your goal with playing Fortnite? Are you really putting your focus into the content creation aspect, or do you want to go like competitive and make money?
I mean, I've been playing comp a little bit. I want to do both, really, and make content on comp.
You want to do both. So what are some of the biggest principles that you followed to be able to make $10,000 in 1 month? Like, what did you do? If you were to give advice to someone else on how they could do the same that you did, what would you say?
Consistently posting is like one of the main things that I did. I posted like either 1 or 1 to 2 videos a day, like in the morning and like sometimes in the afternoon. That's what I usually do. And just like finding something that works. Like you try different content until something that works.
And then I noticed that with your videos, you like tripled down on it. So would you guys script those videos?
So we play scrims. We record the game. We record one of our audios, and then the other person would do a voiceover over it later in DaVinci Resolve, and then we post it.
Oh, so it was just a voiceover. It wasn't even the actual in-game clip.
Not a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know, what's your actual TikTok again? I want to show people.
It's IHY Sterling.
So he started making videos like these. So 1.1 million views, 500,000. And how much money are you making per like million views approximately?
So it like varies, since considering like my RPM goes down every time. The more like views you get, your RPM goes down. I feel like so. It can vary from like 400 to like 1,000 per million.
Yeah, 400 to 1,000. That's pretty normal. So let me show the viewers what exactly you did. So I'll show them the 8.6 million one. That's crazy.
Bro, you can remove me. I'm telling you. You can remove me. Get in here. It's a 5-2. It's a 5-2. You gotta pop your flopper. Pop your flopper. Pop your flopper. Nice. Get in zone and pop a flopper. You can get me, bro. I'm telling you.
So basically all he did in this video is it's just 1 minute and 45 seconds of his teammate filming a voiceover onto the footage that they already recorded where he's yelling at him. So this is a trick that I call tricking the droids, where you're essentially playing on the viewer's emotions because you knew that it would get people to comment, people to get mad at you, and then that would lead to millions more views. And what did that one video probably make you, like $7,000? That one?
I think it was $6,000.
$6,000 from one video. Damn. So what's your plan going forward? Like you're just gonna keep scaling this up and posting TikToks, trying different stuff, and running with it?
That's basically what I'm gonna be doing in the future.
Nice, bro. Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What do your parents think about you making 10 G's at?
They were like very surprised. They didn't really like believe it at first. They thought it was like just some like scam or something. But now that I showed them it all and stuff, and I got my payout from last month, which wasn't very much. It was just like when I just started in the creativity program. But yeah, now they like understand.
It's crazy, bro, because like you went from basically having no followers, getting qualified, and then just finding this trend that worked. Anyone could have done this. That's the crazy thing about it, is anyone could have analyzed this, done it, and implemented it. What are some of your other biggest tips for blowing up an account and stuff that you would recommend to people?
Well, I usually like just trying stuff that works. Like you can try different niches until you find something that like works. Like I tried multiple different things before I started doing this. Like some of the things were like I did like combo videos. And those did like, they didn't do like as good as my most recent videos, but they did around 2 million views just out of like 4 videos. And I posted like another series that was like win clips from like victory cups and like tournaments and stuff. And I put like how I won this game or whatever, and people would watch at the end and stuff. Just getting people to watch to the end, like getting people a reason to watch the video.
Yeah, 100%. Like you keep people engaged the whole time. Like the voiceover was really good throughout that video. Like I could see why a random 15-year-old would get pissed at you and be like, "You got to drop this teammate" and whatnot. So you guys, that's very smart of you. Like not a lot of people are able to think outside of the box and find something like that. So you were able to. You probably saw a TikTok of like some other teammate that was toxic, and the idea just sparked into your head where you were like, "Let's do this." Is that not what happened?
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
That's literally what it is. So that's what I tell people. I say like as you're scrolling, you should be bookmarking videos into folders that could potentially like spark a good idea. Or if you just something comes into your head from scrolling, then you write it down in your notes, and now you have a potential 10 million viewed video idea where you get paid 6 racks at 16. That's pretty fire, bro. That's pretty fire. Another big thing that I'd say too that you did well is like you're making videos in something you're passionate about. Like I'm sure you love grinding competitive Fortnite.
Yeah.
I remember how I was back in the day with that. I would be sweating. Maybe you got to hit the gym too, you know, like a lot of the Fortnite kids, they're getting jacked nowadays. You got to get on that trend as well. But it's definitely really cool to see. It's definitely really cool to see. And you making like I said, the stuff that you're passionate about, it flows into the videos. So you're not making some shit that you don't care about at all, and it's like a chore to make the videos. It's probably fun. You guys are laughing in the Discord call while he's recording it, and you're making bank in the process. Do you have any other theme pages? Somebody asked.
I used to. I literally just don't have the login anymore. I used to post like simply just clips and like other funny videos, and I think I had like 8,000 on that account. I've tried other accounts and stuff. It just this one I got live banned on one of the other accounts, so then I made a new account, and this is the one that took off.
Makes sense. Oh, so you were stuck in like what, like a few hundred views per video?
Yeah.
That's what happens. If you're posting like really consistently and you get stuck in like the 200-300 views, it's better to just start a new account. And then did one of your first videos pop off on this account, or was it a bit of a build up?
I think it was more of a build up, actually.
That's fucking great to see though. Like that's it's really cool. Like 16 years old. I wish that this stuff was around when I was 16 because I remember I was posting TikToks, but they weren't making money like that. Are you gonna try to funnel these views into streaming or anything like that?
Yeah,
or just...
I've been like trying to grow Twitch and stuff and YouTube. I definitely want to like start consistently posting my TikToks on YouTube just to try to grow my YouTube more.
Nice. Yeah, I could definitely see that converting well, and you guys could even play into it in the Twitch streams where he's like being toxic and shit.
Yeah, we thought about that.
But then people, once they're in the live stream, they also just get to know you. Like it's you don't even need to play into it as much. So I think that's about all I have. Do you have any other like final thoughts or advice or anything?
No, not really.
What do the girls think at school? Have you told them?
No, I've told my friends and stuff. I haven't really told that many people though.
Nah, I'm joking. It's just 10K. It's not like you have a lot more money to make in your future. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, bro. That's kind of all that I wanted to talk about. It's just really cool to get different people and different niches perspective on how to make money, and then hopefully someone in the chat, it sparks an idea for them because everyone can be doing this right now. It's crazy how much money there is to be made, and all you need is that one video. All you had is that one video that you posted. It's almost like you're throwing darts at the wall consistently with posting content, and then you hit that one, and it's 95% of your income. It's just consistently throwing the darts. Do you make the videos in advance, then post them later?
Sometimes it just depends if I have time to actually like record and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's more so like a schedule thing. Like if you have a batch of time where you can get a bunch done, you can do that. But then the other thing is you want to be analyzing what's doing well in your account so you can keep running off of it. Like if you made 10 videos before you posted that, fake shitty teammate one, then you would have had a bunch of stuff that probably wouldn't have been working. But you analyzed that video did well, and then you just kept recreating it. I see so many people on TikTok doing this right now. They have one video do well, and they just redo it over and over and over.
Yeah, I taught my friend how to do it, and he's already at 11K followers. And he's been doing really good.
Yeah, that's great. So he's probably just getting monetized in the creativity program. He'll start making bread too. Yeah, it's a beautiful time for content creators, man. Like Fortnite competitive's not really paying that much right now. I know how it is. I made like $1,400 in earnings, and like that probably comes out to less than a McDonald's salary with the amount of time that I was actually putting in. But it's beast to see, bro. Good shit.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool to see stuff like that, in my opinion. Like this 16-year-old kid just made 10 G's in literally 1 month from posting TikToks. It's never been easier to make money online. And content creation is the best way. You watch to the end, so that means I have a little gift for you. In case you're not too familiar with who I am, I've actually generated over $5 million online with just short form marketing. So this exact skill that he used, TikTok, to generate all this money with the creativity program, I've done for multiple other businesses as well as my own to generate over 1 billion views in my current brand. So it's pretty crazy. But enough yapping. I'm hosting a live class to teach all of you guys just how I did it, breaking down all the fundamentals, all the little tips and tricks that I used in the back end, and how you can implement it into your own brands or even a brand that you're starting. So check the link at the top of the description to see if there's any more spots, and I'll see you there.